Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to FrostPunk, the last autumn DLC. There's a few things going on right now, but we're still ahead of schedule on the generator construction, which is brilliant. We do have a small food problem, so I think I'm going to have no choice but to try and build the fishing harbour. Oh dear, I have something caught in my throat. That's what happens when you're like, I'm going to record a video and you haven't spoken to anyone yet. And let's just keep it going slow. Probably if I build the harbour, I do not have it researched, do I? Ha ha. I don't know how much this is actually going to produce. Oh no. Well, at least my prostitutes have been chucked again. Woo. I want another outbreak of that on the island here. How far do we have left? We have another 2 hours until we finish the tower pumps, and then we'll be moving on to the next section. We're falling quite far behind on steel composites, but we are slowly building them. I think we need 25, and we have 2. Yeah, we are a little bit behind on that one. I don't have anyone not doing anything, so that's a step in the right direction. We are upgrading our docks significantly. Yeah, we're getting lots of iron. The only thing we're falling behind on is wood. I could order a shipment. I think I'm going to order another 10 workers if I can. 10 workers and 1 steam core? That sounds good. Just because I want to set up a harbour. I am kind of worried that one single harbour is not even remotely enough to cover the food needs of this colony. Never know, maybe our hunters will go and find some food all of a sudden and it'll solve all of my problems. But if they don't, oh, we're in trouble. Ah, I remember what I was doing. I was taking the 10 people out of the gathering post and I was putting them in here because it's more efficient. Turn that off. We'll leave this as like, I don't know, backup. Oh my god, we're really in trouble, Cole. On the plus side, we were maxed out on coal, but we're not anymore, so something must be using it. This guy's still working? No. Oh god, hell no. Toxic. Luckily the toxic gases will be falling, so it will be nice and safe tomorrow. There is currently a storm going on outside here in the United Kingdom. It's called Storm Dennis. The best name for any storm ever, I suppose. And if you hear any large bangs, smashes, or anything else, it's because the UK is tearing itself apart right now. There's also the problem that if I have a power cut or something, I'm going to be really upset. Because, you know. Oh, small waterfall. Hello, we're there. There's fish. There are fish jumping in the waterfall. Not many, but enough for a meal for the team. Perhaps we'll find more upstream. Damn it. Rapids or the rock arch. I think we'll go to the... No, that's 9 hours, and that's 9 hours. Let's go to the rapid. I don't think you find fish in rapids, do you? But we'll find out. Okay, now we're in trouble. We just ran out of food. Yeah, we desperately need to get this sorted. Problem is, we've got so many people. I have no idea how we're going to deal with it. I'm getting sick, which is very annoying. We've got about a day before starvation starts to set in. Oh. Milestone achieved. The heart of the generator. With the foundations in place, it's time to build the fiery heart of the generator, called the core. It will have to be enclosed within 2 support frames, which will also hold up the external parts of the generator. Right. Let's start construction on the support frame straight away. Wait, that's only taking 25 structural profiles? I thought I needed 50. Do I have to build 2 of them? Yes. I have to build 2 of them. Wonderful. Isn't that just lovely? That is a question. Do I build one half then the other? Let's just do it like this for now. Put 30 people on that. Let's slow it down for a second. On the plus side, it's nice and safe-ish. Nice and safe-ish. Only safe-ish, not too safe. Can I get you guys like working extended hours or something? Because I really need you to start researching. Site 120. Great work on laying down the generator's foundations. You're making good time. Down here, bad weather and crop failures prompted an exodus to the colonies. Those who stay place their hopes in the government's newly unveiled evacuation plan. Our company was accused of profiteering by the opposition politicians. Pure slander, of course. Unfortunately, we lost contact with Site 120. We are attaching its coordinates and would appreciate if you could spare a few men to check up on them. We'll do our best. Don't know where they are, but I'm sure we'll try and find them. How long is it going to take to do that? 13 hours. That's not going to take very long at all. Oh, that's where all my coal went. I remember. I used it to build steel composites. Right. I need the fishing harbour, like right now. That's made them cheaper and faster to make, right? Yes. 20 steel and 40 coal. I mean... Okay, please be food. Here, close to the source, the stream is narrow and wild. We'll follow it, walking along the edge of the gorge. Come on. I need food. Mountain lakes. Oh wait, there's the workers' camp. Site 1, 2. No, I need food. Food is more important right now. Sorry, guys. It's going to be so goddamn close. If I die because I run out of food, I'm going to be so goddamn upset. When do we need to do this by? Day 35. Okay, we are quite far ahead of schedule right now. I think we'll be okay. As long as I can keep the steel composites coming out of here. How many do we have? We have 3. Not great. Not great. But they have got to build 2 support structures, so we'll use that to our advantage, I think. Oh, it's actually a side mission. We have 6 days to do it, so it's not the end of the world. Right, there is one thing I want to do, and that's the administration. I want the species shipment. Because I have people who are amputees. Oh, they only cost 3. Okay. So hopefully, if I just do 1 shipment, I hopefully get enough prostheses to get everyone back into work. Because having 8 people doing nothing is really goddamn annoying. Right, they're not building anything now. So let's... How many do we need here? Let's do 6. And again, I can do more than 6. Do 16. I don't want to use all of my resources all at once. Jeez, I don't want some random thing coming up and being like, you have lost everything. Because I know how this works. And they are building those wooden supports rapid as hell. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong. But, kind of concerned I'm not going to have the next step ready. What is the step after this step? 50 steam exchanges? Sweet Jesus. Oh boy. Steam exchanges are just steel, right? Okay. That's gonna suck. There's gonna be a real lull in that one. Have you researched the bloody... No, goddammit. Hasn't researched it yet. Aha! Look, let's really quickly build the fishing harbour over here. I don't know if that's going to be really bad. Oh, one of our people died. What? What happened? Assault and murder? Sir, a group of masked workers threw bottles of benzol at a security outpost. One of our people died in the blaze, and another 2 were severely wounded. The overseers report, we caught the culprits, but we have nowhere to keep them. No place is secure against the attempts by their accomplices to break them out. How should we proceed? Oh man. I gave them the benefit of the doubt and they've gone and thrown it in my face. But the prison? God damn it. Okay, so now we're gonna be a penal colony. Wonderful. The one thing I didn't want to do. Wonderful. Isn't that great? Let's do finer mesh so we make it more effective straight out the bat for the fishing harbour. Yeah, that means I lost one of my engineers, which is a real pain. Engineers are kind of useful. But it's come to this, they'll lock us up in cages. You petrol bombed my security outpost. What do you expect? Thankfully I didn't just shoot your ass. How irritating. Looks like my workers will be here soon. I think I've got 2 people, just going to build that. We make it so it's working extended shifts because we desperately need the food. Without the food, we are going to be in serious trouble. Really hoping that these guys find something. Please be food. Even from the shore, we can see shoals of fish roaming the lake. We could stay here for a few days and catch them. Yes, do it, do it. Oh god, we need food. We need food. I love the way we're just going to be walking straight through the workers' camp. We're not going to check on them though. We're just going to walk through. Yes, we desperately need the food. Give us the food. I want more and I'll send it just for the sake of getting those people back to work. We've almost got an extra 10 people. The problem is more people means more mouths to feed. That is the small issue that we come across here. Guys are still building. We're still doing okay. We're still ahead of schedule by a huge margin. I am just waiting for something horrible to happen though. Transport has arrived. Well, there's my 10 guys. And the fishing harbour is now 10% more efficient. Wonderful. What do I need for this? 125 wood. 95 steel. I think it might be time to do that. It's going to take a hit to our resources, especially our wood, since we've only got these basic harbour on the wood. But if we get really desperate, I guess we can swap one of the other ones over. Speed through the night here. This is where people are going to get hungry. Wait, there they are. Yeah, I want the fishing station. I'm going to try and gun for the advanced fishing station just to hope that it maybe it'll give us enough food to kind of stave off starvation like this. Should have done it a while back, but whoops. Aha. Efficiency rises by 30%. Wonderful. Oh, that's the toxicity going up. Ah, look. Good. Food. We're making food. 5.8 an hour. Excuse me. That's not great, but it's also not terrible. So I will take it. I mean, that's like 28 people now having food, which they didn't before. It helps because we've got the high efficiency bonus and they're working overtime, so... Oh god. I've got a past penal colony. Oh, that's going to be close. 20 hours and 40 minutes and... I sure hope penal colony is the one that's next. Yes. Okay, let's try not to accidentally speed past that, shall we? That would be useful. Okay, so we should build the support frame, the first half of the support frame, today. These guys are still bashing out those panels. We have 12 out of the 25 we require. I love the way that took steel. Not steel, sorry, that took wood and we're just welding it. Kind of funny. Alright, next, we want the support frame for the other side. We're at structural profiles. It's a valid point. I kind of think we should make some more. But, One of those things where I'm always concerned that it's going to be like, you need 10 of these right now to save everybody. And then I'm not going to have any and they're all going to die. So we need structural profiles for the next step, don't we? No, we don't. I'll think of something. I'll think of something, it'll be fine. I just need to make sure that within the next however long... Oh. It's working. What are you guys doing? Oh, it's very dangerous. Is it it's not midnight. I guess they're just swapping jobs. Why is that so dangerous? It's because no one's working on it, so the inspectorate aren't there, that's why. It's like, oh my god, something's gone horribly wrong somewhere. Everyone's working overtime, so it's not great. Oh. Can I get another engineer to replace the one that they killed? I can, good. In fact, I'm tempted to get... a few? Yeah, let's get a... No. Get a couple more workers. That didn't sound good. A grateful father. Sir, we have news about the father of the sick child you allowed to go home. He wrote one of his friends that his daughter did not make it, but he's grateful that he could be there to hold her hand. Our people appreciate that you made the right call. Well, you gotta be a real horrible bastard to stop that from happening, haven't you? Let's build the advanced a more efficient source of food. Let's go for the advanced fishing harbour. Let's hammer in this independent food source rather than constantly worrying about starving to death. What do we need? 4? That's going to be 20. And then we need another 5, don't we? There we go. Okay, that should be enough now. It's just whether they're actually going to make it. I guess I could... No harm in putting the extra 2 guys in there just to save them sitting around doing nothing. How far ahead of schedule are we? 5. Getting close to passing the penal colony. That's where things are going to start getting interesting, I feel it. I don't want a penal colony, but the hit to discontent and motivation for not doing it is going to be awful, I know it. Though, it's not worth it. Oh look, we've had a delivery of food. I really should build some depots for more food, I think. I feel. Because I'd like to get a backstock of actual cooked food rather than just letting it not produce for a while. This place looks like, oh yeah, just killing the planet. Look at the amount of smoke and stuff coming off all of these. The steam ones don't look so bad, but these ones, oh god, that's death smoke right there. We've got 14 hungry people. You do know we have food, gentlemen, right? You can go to the mess hall, and the one that's facing the wrong way. Maybe they don't know where it is because they can't see it. Where's the sign? There used to be a sign. Where's it gone? Oh, the infirmary. I'm convinced I built that the wrong way around. Well, maybe not. I think the front door's there. On the plus side, we'll get some of these people back onto the... Oh my god, everyone's 35 people are starving. Just eat your food, you pains in the asses. The whole colony is starving to death. Wonderful. Should be okay. I hope. I really hope we're okay. Okay, what's happening? Let's speed through the night here, I guess. I guess we've almost built that. 41%. 41%. Then we're gonna have to start on the core. Every time I say that, it makes me think of Star Wars Episode 1. We're going to have to go through the core. Our motivation is slowly falling. I don't really know what to do about it. Right. Oh god, here we go. Here we go, the penal colony. Motivation rises. Motivation rises? Really? Well, here it comes, the penal colony. Let's build it right here. No security outposts in range. Wait, does it have to have a security outpost next to it? You didn't mention that. Hang on. I'll build it down here then. Away from everyone. Do I care that it's destroying resources? Not really. Yeah, it'll be fine. Leasing convicts. With proper infrastructure to house the convicts in place, we can now request them to be shipped from the homeland and put them to work. Convicts are cheaper to maintain than workers, and for obvious reasons, are much less prone to striking. There's something gone horribly wrong here. There is the advanced fishing harbour. Let's do the upgrade there. Straight off the bat. Using all my resources. Just want to... What the... We haven't got any convicts. Yet. Why are we talking to our normal workers like they're prisoners? Oh dear. Oh, this is not going the way it's supposed to. This is supposed to be my nice playthrough. Do you remember that? I said this was going to be my nice playthrough. Oh. Wow, thanks to using cards with engine boosters. I mean, that sounds really good, actually. I'm going to get that. But God damn it. Nice playthrough. It's not fair. Where are the people who are supposed to work here? Why aren't you... grumble, grumble, grumble. Well, they're about to finish that. They're almost ready on the furnaces. How much are convicts? 1? Oh my god, that is dirt cheap. They're like half the price of the normal guys. The drawback is I imagine a convict is more likely to stab you than a normal fella. Are they on strike? Really? Are you on strike? Why are you on strike? Beat the strike? No. Why are you on strike? Workers are angry and refuse to work. They shout about exploitation, terrible working conditions, and deadly dangers they face daily. What will you do? Let's just raise the thing. There you go. Oh, sorry. Safety first. Oh, it has to be above dangerous. Oh, I'll be fine tomorrow. Just take the rest of the day off. Without a trace. Sir, a popular strike leader has vanished. Workers want to stop work for a few hours to organise a search. Someone must have kidnapped him this night. Folks from his tent didn't notice he's gone until morning. We have to search the camp now, while there's a chance we'll find him alive. Yes. Okay, search for him. Just to prove that it wasn't me. I didn't kill him. Ah, there we go. We got the 8 prosthetics. Hopefully they just get used. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work. Oh, bugger. I've got 3 people who don't have homes. Yeah, have a tent. I'd rather it was in the range of the church. There we go. I should have 30-odd people. All being able to upgrade this, but no one is doing it for some reason. Good thing we don't urgently, desperately need food. Yeah. Wait, didn't that delivery have engineers on it? No, I brought workers with me. Maybe I should have brought engineers. That would have probably made more sense. Oh well. Boosted forager carts. Right, okay. What things can we do to make our lives easier? Generator constructor is probably quite good. Use the material cost of steam exchanges by 20% of the time required and by 50. That's brilliant. Let's do that. Because we're about to need to build an awful lot of those. You're not on strike, are you? No. Good. So. What do we need next? Do we need more? We need another 20 steel composites. So if I just... maybe go 4. Damn it! Oh well, we'll just build them anyway. Really annoying me that I can't raise that artificially in some way. It doesn't help that this is on strike. Well, it's not working for 4 hours. Right, we're still ahead of schedule. Okay, I can relax, it's fine. A little bit of... at least these people are still working.
Attention all personnel.
In our hearts, in the search for the missing Strike Leaguer didn't turn up any traces, but the workers thank you for not giving up on their friend. We can still hope he'll turn up eventually with a huge hangover, and we'll have a big laugh over it all, but I'm afraid the only place we'll see him now is in our hearts and memories. Oh, that's a little bit sad, isn't it? Maybe he'll show up, who knows? Why is this not being built? This is really irritating me. Oh, there's your penal colony. Okay, let's make sure. Okay, so I really hope the one dude who works there is going to be okay. Ah, look, my amputee is going down. Sweet, we're getting people back. Don't worry, they'll be fine. I mean, for now, I might as well make this more efficient, right? There we go. Yeah, we need more engineers. We've got to bring in more engineers because I need people in these guard posts. I want the maximum amount of people in them to make sure that they don't, you know, cause trouble. I could do building another guard post over here so it's within range of this, so I can break up strikes when they happen. When's this going to go down? Hopefully today? There we go, they finally built it. Wonderful. I don't know how much food it's producing though. I guess we'll find out. I don't really need these guys being on overtime anymore, but I'm going to keep them on overtime for a while. 11.4 an hour. That's probably really good. Like, is that not going down just because... I said it was dropping tomorrow.
The work shift starts. Move.
Safety procedures. What do I do? But there we go. See, it's fine. God damn it. That was weird. Because nobody was there, there was no inspectorate, so it was dropping it down a level. Okay, what can we do here that's going to save us? Make my life easier. I could always do safety improvements, but no, I think maybe infirmary checklists is good, or we can look at advanced docks, but without steam reloading stations. Kind of pointless. Let's go with steam. It's going to use 2 steam cores. God damn, that's going to be expensive. It's going to be really expensive. I could get it and just not use it. That's a valid strategy, right? Let's go for infirmary checklists for now. Just because having a more efficient infirmary means we get people back into the field quicker. That is always useful. We need more of these, don't we? Are we still... We're still 5 days ahead of schedule somehow. I don't know how we managed it. How have I got 12 people hanging around? Oh well, if we've got 12 people hanging around, I may as well start building the core. Oh god, doesn't that look bloody dangerous? 30 days. Oh good god. Okay, this one might take a while to build. Why is that deadly? Why are you deadly? Toxic gases, base level. I mean, that'll be fine. Don't worry about it. This is almost finished. That means we have 5 plates left. And we need 20, so we're quite far behind. There we go, that's all of them finished. Then we put all of those on there. It's still deadly, which is kind of worrying. I'm guessing it's just not safe to work on. At the heart of the generator, here the power of superheated steam will be divided into 100 streams and harnessed to run the pumps, light the city, heat the homes, and animate its factory. Let's see what we can do to make it less deadly, but no, I apparently it is just horrendously deadly. Whoops. Our food supply is now apparently solid as a rock, so that's good. We've almost got enough to fully staff it, which is, you know, crazy. Back in business, a beaming worker approaches you, walking stiffly on a newly fitted prosthesis you had shipped from the homeland for him. I just wanted to thank you. I was slowly going mad, working in the care house for half pay. Now, I'm back in business. Good. Good, good, good. We definitely want our people in full fighting condition. Well, not necessarily fighting. I mean, unless the penal colony thing goes horribly wrong, in which case then yes, fighting. It's all gonna go horribly wrong. I can still feel it. I'm just waiting for these buggers to riot. Are there actually people in here now? No, we haven't got any convicts. I don't get it. I was like, oh, make sure you build this to put the convicts in there. I kind of want to, like, go to the Site 120. I need to do that at some point. We are full, however, on food. But let's just do a quick resource depot. I'll put it out the back. Should I put it out the back? I'm going to put it out the back. Just for, well, I say out the back, it's actually out the front. Damn it. Not my finest moment. Uh-oh. Fire danger. Sir, a small fire broke out in the unfinished core. We managed to put it out before it spread, but this is bound to happen again if we do not improve the work safety. Additionally, we can build fire dampeners inside the structure to limit the scale of any potential fires and the damage from them. Yes, build the fire dampeners. That is definitely worthwhile. And if it's super bad, for now, let's just pop that onto... Until the gas drops, we're going to put the safety up. I did just use all of our steam bloody components though, which is annoying. Five. We're slowly falling behind the curve here. But I can use that time I've saved now to try and make sure no one dies. Wouldn't that be nice? And that is a classic example as to why I like to keep some of those things around. Infirmary checklists. Okay. What else have we got? More forages, maybe? That could be useful. Could just go with straight up safety improvements. I imagine that's kind of useful. 50 wood, 30 steel. It's going to use all my steel. You know what, let's do it. Now I imagine this is actually quite a dangerous place to work. It's harmful. It's not too bad. What just happened? Did somebody just get stabbed or something? Suddenly had to get gravely... Oh, it's because we checked the... Yeah, okay. Never mind. That's 17%, that's not bad. Alright, let's fully man that. And fully man that. Now we're super secure. Men with guns are here. Oh, goddammit, 2 people without homes again. This man's gonna have to live outside of the radiance of the church, I think. I could put it next to the bathhouse, I guess. The bathhouse that isn't on. Oh, yes it is. It is on. Wonderful. Wait, is that actually attached to a road? Oh, it is. Let's just make sure. Oop, that was the wrong button. Okay, so let's just take a quick stock. What have we got? Food's okay now. We fixed the food problem. Still got 3 days left on Site 120, but it is going to take time for us to actually get there, so I may want to think about doing that somehow. But to do that, I need more people, because I'd have to make another Forager squad. Forager squad. I've also just noticed that the temperature is dropping 1 level. How about no? This is where it starts getting cold, isn't it? Oh no. Oh dear God. This isn't going to be good, is it? I'm not a fan. Oh, I forgot I still had these over here. I could pull out the engineers from there and put them other places if I needed to. I don't need that many. Don't need that many. In fact, I may actually do the whole thing I was talking about earlier, which is do a security outpost over here. Just to see if, just to make sure that I can quell the strikes. Let's do that. Nothing quite says don't strike than a big stick. I mean, it worked in England. I mean, it didn't, but... Oh god, that's a dark time in English history, but don't talk about that one. Where you just kind of sent all the policemen against all the coal miners. Oh, I haven't pressed the thing up here either, have I? For more food rations. Let's turn off that, pull them out, and then put them in here. There we go. The first snow. Oh no. On this morning, the camp wakes up to the sight of dancing white flakes. The first snow came much sooner than anyone expected, and although it melts soon, the mood remains depressed. People shuffle through the mist, the falling snow muffling their voices and turning them pale like ghosts. Someone curses under their breath. This is the last thing we needed. Working in such cold is going to be a drag. This nasty surprise heralds an unnaturally early winter, but nobody feels like talking about that. We must endure. Yes, this is where things are going to start getting strange. We are now in 0 temperature. Oh, the labour has turned into a... Ooh, rationalised healthcare. What's this? In order to meet the medical needs of our employees, convicts can be kept out of health facilities. What? Bodies of convicts will be disposed of in the foundations of the generator? Oh my... No! Roundups. No, I'm not doing any of that. Sorry. Oh my god, this is horrendous. Can we do anything in the other law thing? Looks like I could do company funerals. Let's do that just to make people happy. Well, we didn't do anything. Damn it, and we've lost our motivation. Now, this is where things are going to start getting horrible because we're going to lose the motivation bonus.
All workplaces.
Okay. Maybe I am going to get some convicts. How many? We don't have any in here, do we? We can have 25. Let's just get a couple. Yeah, we have 10. And then... one more steam core, I guess. But that'll be useful for something. Oh, on the plus side, now... turn that off, because the gas levels have dropped. See? It's fine. Oh my god, I have 15 sick people. Oh dear. I'm sure it'll be fine. Safety at the foundry now is just safe. It's just safe. Nothing is wrong there. It's fine. Let's do... I kind of feel like this might be useful later in the stages, but... let's do protective structures. Let's research that, just because if I do need that at some point, it'll be very useful. I feel like I need to start working on the other stuff. The 50 steam exchanges and the 20 steel composites. I suppose I'm doing the steel composites slowly. We're not getting enough steel, are we? That's the problem. We need more steel. We are falling behind now, I believe. Oh no, we're still 5.
Report to the construction site immediately.
Uh-oh. What just happened? Fire caused by a tool failure. Sir, a misused tool exploded, causing a fire in the construction site. There were no fatalities, and the fire was put out before it spread, but some workers were poisoned by fumes. Oh, come on! That's because I pressed this button, isn't it? God damn it. Okay, fine. Fine. Be safe. Damn it. Damn. 6 people became amputees. Oh my god. They got blown to pieces. I knew that. I used my logistical limit to get some bloody prostheses, but oh well. Okay, that's 6 people out of the bloody game then. For a little while. Do you know what? All of a sudden... let's turn you back on. Hey look, everyone's got beds. It's fine. It's fine. Look. Okay, one person doesn't have a bed. It's fine. He's just in the corridor. He'll be fine. He's on a gurney outside. Oh, look, now he's in there. Sweet. Good, look. We got really efficient healthcare. All good. All good. Structural profiles. Well, that just makes it more efficient. Okay, do you know what? This is going to be the first time in a long time I don't think I'm going to research anything. Well, maybe that. Let's research more forages. Because I want to use my steel to actually make things. God forbid. Do you know what? You guys can carry on working on the long shifts. Thank you. Our efficiency has gone into the toilet because of the snow. Oh, great. Change of plans. Sir, a telegram from London. We're going to be cut off. The frost is coming sooner than expected. Royal Meteorological Society warns that the sea will freeze in 12 days, stopping all navigation and fishing. We will cease all shipments in 10 days. Start stockpiling materials and food. The evacuation by an icebreaker is planned in 18 days. It is imperative that you complete the generator by then. Good luck. Oh, no. I don't think we have the infrastructure for this. I've kind of put all of my hopes on these docks, and if they cut the docks off, we're in trouble. Are you guys bloody striking, or is your strike risk just high? High chance of going on strike. Flippin' heck. Flippin' heck. These guys are a pain in the ass. Maybe we'll just go full convicts. That's it, I'm just going to replace all of you with convicts. Preparing for the cold. Sir, the coming cold threw everyone off guard. If the forecasts are true, it will make finishing construction that much more difficult. The crew working on technologies started thinking about ways we could at least somewhat mitigate the cold. If you want to, some ideas could be developed into solutions per your request. Show me. Ah, heat. So we could do braziers? Heaters? Healthcare installation, that's probably a pretty good start, isn't it? Okay, so we are going to have to look at starting to do heating. This all of a sudden has got very difficult, hasn't it? So we don't need that back on, so I'll turn it back off again. Oh, somebody got sick as soon as I did that. God damn it. Who's the one person? Why do I have one person? I feel like you should that one person should be doing something. There you go. Trust the core to be the hardest thing to build in the entire goddamn thing. Am I doing more forages? Good. I think we'll look at site 120 in the next sort of when I can get more forages. Oh dear, that's a lot of sick people again. Are they working extended shifts? They are working extended shifts. Whoa, that was a hit to motivation. Christ. No, it's harmful, so it's not too bad, so I'm going to turn that off. We need to get this built, gentlemen. Oh, well, there's 7 people. I don't know what the hell they were doing, but let's put them back to work. Because we have to get this built as quick as we can. Okay, so we have some... how many do I need? 20... I'll do 2. Do that many, because we don't have enough steel.
Attention! Get to work immediately!
First convicts, sir. Our first transport of convicts is here, and workers are upset. Some of them gathered by the docks to watch the convicts arrive, then started to vent their frustration, hurling insults and stones at them. Look at this scum! Come to steal our jobs. We don't want your kind here. Yeah, disperse the workers. If you guys stopped striking, you wouldn't have this problem, would you? Boo, go home, you job-stealing scum. I mean, this is the worst idea our boss has had. I've had worse ideas than this. We know it. We know it to be true. Maybe I will get the sawmill. I was kind of tempted not to get the sawmill, but now I'm genuinely thinking if they're going to cut off our wood supply, then I'm going to get a sawmill. More foragers researched. I'd like more foragers. Wait, if I take the 2 people out of there... I know it's decreasing the efficiency on that one, but it's going to make the core as effective as it can be. Which is not that effective, all things considered. 20. We're halfway there on the steel composites, but steel is still going to kick us in the arse even if we do make it, because if we run out of steel, we're in trouble. Oh, in order to have more foragers, I need another forager's hut? Well, isn't that a pain in the butt? I thought they could all operate out the same one. I need 15 workers, apparently. Isn't that a pain? 3. Okay, what's happening down here? Zero tolerance. Sir, the head overseer is here to discuss with you the expansion of the penal industrial cooperation. Look, workers love nothing more than to stir trouble. We could arrest the most rebellious ones for slacking off, or minor theft, or whatever, and move them to penal colonies. There they will work more and eat less. And think how it will motivate the rest to behave. No. I'm not crossing that line. You can bugger off. Oh yeah, anyway. Give it a little bit of time. Well, there's the sawmill. We could build a sawmill over here somewhere, and there's loads of trees. I could just get more convicts, couldn't I? Let's get another 10 convicts. And then, oh, what's the capacity on the penal colony? 25, let's just get 15. And then the rest on species? Because I think I will set up a sawmill, and I'm just going to man it with convicts. Makes sense, right? Or worst case scenario, I can put them inside of the profile manufacturers and stuff. I can get ahead. Oh no. Toxic gases are rising tomorrow? That's bad. That's really bad. If only I had structural profiles, I could... If I get structural profiles, I could buff it before it happens, maybe? But then I don't have any people. People is a problem right now. I'm not researching anything either. I mean, for 10 steel, I just want to keep the researchers going. We have till day 35. Isn't day 35 when these are stopping working? And we have like 0 stock here. Like, we don't have any backup. That's why we need to build as much of it as we can now, I guess. Desperately trying to think of ways to get around this. That makes me jump every time.
Work is over for today.
Unless you work on the core? Uh-oh. Oh. Oh no. Fire in the core. Sound of explosion comes from the generator. And then... Din of terrified voices. A fire broke out in the nearly finished core. Many workers are trapped inside. We can evacuate them, but if the fire is allowed to spread unchecked, it will destroy the core and forever cripple the generator. The generator will be of nominal quality, many workers will be gravely injured, some progress on the core will be lost, but we can use the fire dampeners that we made to put the fire out. Not the best scenario. Set us back a little bit on the core, not great. But then, could be worse. There could be more dead people. Need to make another 5 of these. Steel is becoming a serious issue. We need more steel. Should have got the steam ones. Oh well. Extra rations for the ill. I mean, that seems kind of good. Good crowding. I'm gonna get overcrowding.
Listen, everybody. New regulations.
Should have got for the warmth, shouldn't I? Oh well. Oh wait, that's research. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, maybe that was a bad idea. Kind of hoped our medical facilities would be efficient enough as to where it wouldn't be a problem. Apparently not. It's a high strike risk here again. How do we get around this? Accident plus work safety. Making the efficiency fall by 20% is 15% is going to suck. 4 days ahead of schedule. See, we've lost a day somewhere. Oh my god, there's 26 people sick. I was working on overtime still. No. One of them was. Okay, that's a bit strange. Oh, we are getting the crap kicked out of us right now. This is not good. This is not good at all. I don't know any ways of raising my motivation any higher than it already is. Maybe building more chapels? Oh god, the gas just went up. This makes this deadly. We're going to have to turn this on. 36% efficiency, my god, because everyone's sick. Everyone is sick and dying. If motivation falls too far, we are in, like, serious trouble.
To work. Remember to report slackers.
Report slackers! We don't tolerate them, that kind here. Sawmill upgrade. Charcoal kiln, I guess, maybe? Steam sawmill? 20? Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just gonna start stockpiling steel as much as I can. We need 2 more of those, and then we're going to be swapping over to... $50 steam exchanges, which is all steel. Oh my god. There, we just don't have enough steel, do we? 16 steel for 1, and we need to make 50. I'm gonna have to pull some sort of magic out, aren't I? The machine shop is as upgraded as it can be as well. And there's a kick in the teeth. Alright, let's pull you guys out of there. Then pull you in here. And people in there. Oh, do you know what? Get out. I'm striking you. Pains in the asses. Oh, somebody died. Uh-oh. Oops. Oops. Not my finest moment, I'll admit. But I'm sick of this striking rubbish. It's annoying me. You're all gonna die unless you work together, yet you're all bloody striking about working condition. Admittedly, I suppose it must suck if it's really dangerous. That's hardly my fault. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, people dying all over the shop. Disappeared? An overseer asked to talk to you in private. After making sure nobody can hear you, he confesses to killing the missing strike leader. It went down like this. I and some friends grabbed this guy just to have a little talk, make him see reason. He won't listen, starts a fight, slips, smashes his stupid noggin on the curb. Oh bother. We buried him in freshly poured concrete under the generator. With your blessing, I hope. Okay, confer. Yeah, fine. The morals are falling apart. Morals are falling apart. If people just mysteriously disappear because they were causing trouble, fair enough. I'm sick of these people causing trouble. There we go. Look, it's a bunch of people now. Slam all the convicts on there. Let's get everything going. Yes, convicts in there as well. Damn it, I need to... Oh, God. Can I, like... Can I send convicts, or does it have to be workers? I do need to end the episode soon. And by soon, I mean, like, now. But I'm just going to quickly see if this works. Let's just take out... Oh, God. Where can I take workers from that isn't going to be crippling? There isn't anywhere, is there? Takes. Otherwise, I'm not going to find... I don't think I've got enough time anyway, actually, so maybe I should just kind of fail that and hope for the best. Unless... It's mildly annoying that I can't just kind of stop them doing it, but then... Wait, where even are they right now? I'm guessing they've... Oh, I can just leave the camp. Hey look, we should be able to make it. Just in time. Oh my god.
Workday is over. Remember to stow the tools.
Everything's going wrong. Okay. I'm just gonna like just do the Site 120 thing. And then I'm gonna end the episode. I do have 3 steam cores. I really should be using them for something, shouldn't I? Let's just speed through this and hope nothing else happens while I'm here. Wait, how did they die? Oh no, this is where it disappeared. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Oh yes, they mysteriously disappeared. Dozens of workers eye us suspiciously as we approach. They're a pitiful sight, starving and dressed in rags that don't cover their injuries. The workers tell us about Site 120, where they toiled in inhuman conditions under their slave-driving boss until they had had enough and ran away one night. They beg us not to betray them if we visit their site. They're starved and about half of them are sick. They won't survive alone in this wilderness. 50 workers? Okay, let's see if we can get the 50 workers. Well, then I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you very much. I pressed escape for no apparent reason then. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and anything. Your comments are greatly appreciated. And as always, I'll see you next time.